Hello, welcome to Possibilities Cafe podcast. I'm Karen Barno, your host. Possibilities Cafe podcast was developed for women over 50 who are trying to figure out what's next in their life, what's next in their business, and more importantly, or most importantly, who is she? As women of our generation aged and grew up, we had certain expectations put on us by our parents and by society, where we went to high school, we went to college, we got married, we raised the kids. So everything we did was kind of built around either college or children. You know, the jobs a lot of you guys had fit childcare or fit your husband's schedule. Now, I have a lot of friends that are the major breadwinners in their family, but they still had responsibilities for the kids. I mean, some, yes, their husbands stayed home, but they still felt that pull, that draw to pick the kids up from school and go to activities and be the superwoman. Because like the Virginia Slims commercial used to say, you can bring home the bacon and fry it up in the pan and make sure your husband knows he's a man. Those were the commercials that we were taught. So we kind of learned to play small, shrink. So I developed this program, Become Your Most Powerful Self. And I developed this program because I realized at 63 that there are a lot of areas in my life that I've been playing small in. There are a lot of areas where I wasn't standing up for myself for a variety of reasons. I think one of the lessons that we're going to learn out of COVID was because we were self-isolated, because we weren't around, our friends and our families, our direct families, but not a lot of the parents, the grandkids, whatever. We did a lot of deep dive. And from 2019 until now, I have done some massive deep dives on myself. Now, if you follow me, I'm always very introspective. You know that I had abuse in my childhood. I've had, problems with alcohol. I've had problems with drugs. I've had problems with being homeless. But I worked my way through all that. And I really believed that I was healed. And then 2019 hit. I had a parting of the ways with somebody. And it really hit me deep. And I didn't realize till recently that because there was a lesson that I had not learned yet. And I was ignoring the universe, who kept telling me, you need to look at this. And trust me, if the universe is telling you to look at something and you don't look at it, you're going to look at it because it will make you look at it. That's how the universe works. It will make you figure it out. So I started to do this deep dive, and I went down this big rabbit hole about myself and why I do certain things. And when I got the answer, I realized that there's many reasons why I play small. But when I started sharing this with my girlfriends and, people on Zoom calls, we'd Zoom together, they'd be like, oh my gosh, I do the same thing. We've shrunk for too long. We have to stand up in our power. You have to become your most powerful self. I don't want anybody to be 80, 90, or 100 and be filled with regret because they didn't be who they were meant to be. It's time to stop being who society wants you to be, and it's time to be who you want to be. And in this PDF I put together, it kind of takes you through, a nice path of, 9 areas of your life. Where have you neglected? What have you focused on? But most importantly, through everything, what is your beliefs? Where did your beliefs come from? Because your limiting beliefs, chances aren't yours. We think we have these beliefs and we say, well, I've had it since childhood. Doesn't mean it's your belief. It means it's somebody else's probably that created a shadow within you. Because if there was a piece of you that somebody else didn't like, they would criticize you to the point where you would hide it. A perfect example is my mom was a left-hander. She went to a Catholic school who had issues with left-handers many, many years ago. So they would just beat her knuckles so she'd quit writing with her left hand. She was an outgoing person. The nuns didn't like that. So then she has me as a daughter who's an outgoing blah person. And it drove her crazy. And she would yell at me all the time. Don't be the center of attention. Don't be the center of attention. Be quiet, to where I would start shrinking. And then people would come into my life and they'd find that little piece there and it would shrink until I woke up in 2009 and thought, who the hell am I? Who am I really? Because I had that big shadow. I have this big personality. I know some of you guys are shaking your head, yes. You have these personalities. You're gifted at something. You're really good at something, but you were criticized so much for it that you hid it. You put it away. but that's who you are. That's you at your essence. That's you at soul level. So you have to bring that person back out. You have to find her and start healing those shadows, start healing those things that other people found unacceptable, because chances are within that shadow is your purpose. It's your passion. It's who you are at your core that got put away. Picture an outfit that you loved, but you put on a couple of pounds, you didn't like the way it fits, so you kind of put it in the bottom of your drawer to the bottom, to the back of it, and you're moving, you pull this outfit out, and you're like, oh my God, I love that outfit. And you put it on and it fits great and it looks fantastic. And then you remember, it wasn't that you gained a few pounds, people didn't like it, people teased you about it. And you're like, but I love this outfit. No more shrinking, ladies. No more playing small. Stand up for who you are. Become your most powerful self. Find your blue rose and walk in it. We get to 50, 55, 60, it's our turn. It is our time to do the work, to find out who we want to be. This is an amazing time of spiritual growth. We're going to see so much growth coming out of COVID. 21, 22 are going to be, I think, a big, huge spiritual awakening. I have a free Facebook group, Women Over 50, What's Next? And I just posted on how to clear your energy. And I just did a little post and I said, hey, if you guys want me to do a video, let me know. I was getting DMs like crazy. Yes, video. Yes, video. People want to learn how to clear their energy. People want to learn how to talk to the universe. People want to learn how to manifest everything they can manifest. People want to learn it, because if one person can do it, you can do it. That's how the universe works. It just takes one person. Roger Bannister ran a 4-minute mile, then everybody runs 4-minute miles, because it took that one person. Because then it's possible. Miracles are possible. I'm taping this on Easter morning. Miracles are possible, but a lot of people don't think they're possible for them, but they are. They're very possible for you. You just have to believe. You have to take action. You have to stand in your power. Know what you want and tell the universe what you want. Not, say, I'd really kind of like to own my own business, and I'd kind of like to coach women and how to do fitness and lose weight using my signature program called Lose Weight Fast. No, you say, you know what? I want to teach women over 50 how to lose weight smartly, fastly, whatever. Declare what you want to do and go do it. You've spent too much time. We've all spent too much time doing for others. Now it's your turn. Do for yourself. And this online course, Becoming Your Most Powerful Self, will help start the flame. It'll get it flickering. It'll get you thinking. It'll get you going, when you start healing shadows and beliefs, those are deep dives. But when you start the process, when you just get it going, you get addicted. I am addicted to healing shadows. I'm addicted to healing my shadows, and I'm addicted to helping people heal their shadows, because I see the amazing thing that comes out of it when you realize, wait a second. I was told since I was knee-high to a grasshopper that I was not smart. My sister was very smart, but I was told I was not smart. And it wasn't that I wasn't smart. I was just more of an entertainer. I didn't see the value in school. I thought it was the most boringest thing I did for 8 hours. I had to sit and listen to somebody go wham, wham, wham on shit that I knew I was never going to use, excuse the language, on stuff I knew I was never going to use. I knew I was never going to use calculus, but yet here I'm sitting in a calculus class. I should have paid attention now in Spanish. I will give you that one. Now it's time to do what you want to do, to follow your path, because you don't have anybody telling you can't. If anybody's telling you can, it's you. Stop telling yourself you can't do it, and tell yourself, yes, you can. You can become your most powerful self right here, right now. You got to declare it. You got to own it, and you got to want to do it. And that's the key. You got to want to do the work. But if you're listening to my podcast and you're following me on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, then I know you want to do the work. So let's get to work. And I'm going to do it real quick. I don't know why. I'm going to do a real quick Easter card drawing. If you're on my podcast, you won't be able to see the card, but I'll tell you what it is. And it is the 10 of Michaels. The situation is ended. You're finally free. Oh my gosh, what a perfect card for this podcast. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. You guys get out of the past. You know, I spent too many years, and I'll do a podcast maybe next week on past. I spent so many years trying to heal my past, and then I got stuck in my past. Look at your past, heal it, throw it away, move forward. Okay. I hope this has helped you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, direct message me. If you like the podcast and you want to leave me a message, a review, I would so appreciate that. I'm on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music. Just, feel free to leave me a review. If you're interested in my course, Become Your Most Powerful Self, go over to my website, KarenBarno.com, and you'll see it under Work With Me. If you have any questions, you guys, let me know. Okay, because I want every one of you guys to find your blue rose. I want you to find what you're great at. Have a great day, y'all. Thanks for listening.